Hello, everyone. My name is Fabrizia Franceschetti. I'm a real estate agent and CEO of Fabrizia, and we're here today in LEOS Live podcast.
Hi, I'm Mark Gaskin from LEOS. And the team asked me to do an introduction, but I don't think we really need an introduction. I think it's the day we're going to sit down for an hour and have a conversation.
Yeah, perfect.
So how long have you been here?
How long I've been here in Dubai? I've been almost 5 years now.
Okay.
When the COVID kicked in. I started actually real estate only 1.5 years ago.
Okay.
So you want to know my journey, how I started and everything, what happened when I moved here. So
Yeah, I think start that maybe why you decided to come here.
why I decided to come here.
Yeah, I think that's the start of the journey, is it? Because, the first step of the journey is making a decision to move forward.
So when I left Italy in 2010, I went 1 year in England, and then I moved 6 years in Australia. And then I moved back to Italy for 2 years. And then I had always in back of my mind, Dubai. And at that time also I had a boyfriend here, living in Dubai. So that was the push as well.
That was the
Push
you over the edge.
Yeah, because I was already, I already had some offer like 2 years before to come to Dubai, because I used to be a yoga teacher. They offered me to be here for in a gym, but then I didn't accept it. I waited longer because I wanted to be with my family because I was away for a long time. And anyway, when I moved to Dubai, COVID kicked in straight away.
Oh, okay. You didn't bring it?
No, I mean, I'm Italian, so maybe, I don't know. No, I'm joking. But because it started in China and then Italy, COVID that time.
Yeah.
So I kind of reinvented myself. I started to make a face mask. Luxury face mask with the tailor, with the glitters and stuff, collection. It was very good, actually. I started to sell them on Instagram. Yeah. And it went very well. For 2 years, I was selling, because at the time, you couldn't find any job anyway.
Is that the true meaning of going viral? Selling face masks?
At that time, probably, yeah.
To counter a virus. Make sure you go, yeah.
So, and I didn't expect. And that's when I actually started to sell. To start to talk with clients and selling. Then I was selling yacht trips. So the clientele was a bit more like VIP, but always also talking, WhatsApp messages, calling. And so my selling skills were increasing a little bit. And then I was also social media manager, freelancer. I was working for restaurants. I was behind the scene. I was making content for them. And then I started to make some interviews. To be honest, I couldn't have a proper job because I had a problem with my spine. So I had a surgery on my spine as well. I couldn't work properly for a while. And then I started to make interviews as a PA, like normal jobs, but no one was taking me because of this.
Yes.
Yes. So I was a bit...
So interesting enough, my first wife, my only wife, my ex-wife now, has tattoos.
Okay.
And when we got married, obviously, I'm a little bit older than you, that was, was kind of frowned upon. It was like, it's strange, but it was unusual. So, of course, now it's not at all unusual.
Yeah, no, not anymore. Now in Dubai, I think everyone, many people, I think now fashion is not having tattoos anymore.
I've got an 18-year-old daughter, so I know all about it.
See? So I don't think that all the interviews were not taking me because of the tattoo, but a couple of these people, they told me yes, because of that. Anyway, but one day I got a call from this real estate agency. I answered and they said, we found your resume on LinkedIn, because I didn't do any interview for real estate. I never thought about it.
Yeah.
So we think you are very good because you have a strong connection with celebrities in Italy, because I used to work in TV in Italy as well.
Sure.
And then I was like, okay, but what are you looking from me? Like an agent, like to be an agent? I said, no.
Brand ambassador.
No, actually agent.
Agent,
Brand ambassador, I think, as well at the beginning. But anyway, I went for the interview, and I even told them, in 2 days, I'm going to Italy. I'm going for a holiday, for summer. And they said, it's okay, just come for the interview. I went there, and I was sitting, and I don't know what, these people, they're really pushing me. They see something on me. They saw something, and they were like, no, I think you're going to be good. You're going to be successful. I'm like, come on, guys. I don't know how to sell. I don't know anything about real estate. So anyway, and they pushed me so much. They even told me, postpone your ticket for 5 days. Get the training with us. Go to Italy as much as you want. We'll wait for you. And I said, okay. And at the same time, when I was having the interview, I received an email from another company, which is, they were looking for a social media manager. Okay. And they accept me. They wanted to hire me for a very good salary. So I was like, what I'm going to do? Like, nothing before, now everything together. So shall I go for the challenge, unknown challenge with no money and or a good salary? And then I went with a challenge. So I decided to go with that. I don't know, I had a very good feeling. And then, so I went to Italy, had my holiday, my family, I enjoyed my time, and come back, and I started. And after only 1 month, I started to close my first deal. It was very hard at the beginning. Come on, everyone when starting in real estate, I didn't understand anything. So I sold my first deal with the lead from a company. After 2 weeks, I sold another one. After 2 weeks, another one. So I'm like, okay, I think it's going.
I like this.
Yeah, it's going very well. And when I got my first commission, your commission received after 2-3 months, I decided to invest in videos on Instagram. And as soon as I posted my first video, poof, my life completely changed. Like, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. Like, I started to receive leads on my request, on my DM, like crazy. Like, I was receiving at least 500 messages per day. Between TikTok and Instagram, people wanted to invest. Literally, like, no messages like, oh, you're beautiful, I want to have a coffee. People want to invest. So I started to be like, how am I going to handle all of this? I was giving free leads to my colleagues because I didn't know how to do. And then slowly I found out my formula. I started to answer in a specific way to these potential clients. And I hired straight away a remotely assistant to reply all these messages. It was amazing, amazing. This is my journey.
Excellent.
Yeah, and then slowly, actually not slowly, I became fast known in the market.
Well known.
And I have a lot of fans, some enemies as well, because they try to also stop in certain things and don't give any names.
Well, I think when you're very good at something and you excel in something, you can alienate people, but you also have a situation where you're going to have, you're going to have envy, you're going to have jealousy, you're going to have people who, you're going to have as many people who dislike you as like you.
Yeah.
That's a human failing, I think, in everything that we do.
But to be honest, I'm enjoying when I see these people that they've been in the market since maybe 10, 12 years, and they're scared of me. I'm like, man, really?
I mean, is that a measure of success? How many people don't like you? Is that another measure of success?
Oh, of course, because they're scared of me. Like, that I've been in the market since only 1.5 years, Yeah. And you're scared that you're there since 12 years, meaning I'm strong. You make me feel I'm strong. It's crazy.
So more about the other side, not just business. So obviously you're Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Whereabouts in Italy?
Close to Milan.
Close to Milan.
But my mother from South, so I'm like half, close to Sicily.
So one of my favorite cities in the world is Rome.
Rome, okay.
I was in Rome
Beautiful.
Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I think
it became a bit dirty, unfortunately.
Yeah, but during the time I was there, I think I walked maybe between 15 and 20 kilometers a day. We just so literally get up in the morning, put on the sliders, shorts, t-shirt, and just walk. It was a thing to discover any city. You can't do it by car, you can't do it by any public transport. You need to walk around it, because then obviously Rome is
every corner there is something beautiful to look at.
It's an eternal city. So you go to, as well as the Pantheon and obviously the Colosseum and the various other things. I think it's about appreciating the people that live there, and meeting the people that live there, and the smaller business owners, for example, and the residential streets. That's how you get to know a city. That's the only way you get to know a city. And certainly in a city, an Italian city, because the people are so expressive, so you can get a good feeling for the city very easily. So as I say, Rome is one of my favorite cities. So how obviously with the Italian people being so expressive and the
actually, I want to say something. Sometimes on my comments they make fun of me. Imagine if she doesn't have arms, can she talk? Because I'm always talking. I'm talking like this. I fly sometimes, I swear. But
I was going to say, how did that, being the Italian people being so expressive, then moving to here, where perhaps, mind you, a lot of the Arabic guys are very, very expressive, and I've got some of the guys here that work for us, and it's actually fascinating.
Yeah, we're very similar in this. Yeah.
So you found it easy to translate
Yes.
to living here, yeah?
Yeah. To live here, how to? What do you mean? Like in?
Moving from Italy to here, you found the transition reasonably easy.
Actually, yes. So, no, actually, yes. I love this country. I love Dubai. I love these cities. They welcome you really. Like I never even felt disrespect, even or look at me in a bad way for my tattoos and everything. Because people from outside think, oh, it's a Muslim country. Oh my gosh. Oh, how are you gonna live there? You don't cover yourself. Oh, well, how do you do with your tattoo? Nothing is not about this. Dubai is so open-minded and really no one tells you anything. You're fine.
Absolutely. I think contrary to what people believe in perhaps other regions of the world, that women are very empowered in Dubai. There's some very powerful and successful women here.
They listen to us.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I said they're very empowered. And that's something that would not be perceived elsewhere. But it's something that I recognize really on a daily basis, but even with the people that work for us.
No, it's so true. We have so much right here for women. They give us a lot of, not power, but I can feel they hear me, they listen to me, they give me, when I hear my opinion, it's amazing. I love it. And especially in the business wise, we really can reach big achievements.
I think so. The other thing I was going to ask you, so what's your day? What's your day like here?
My day off.
Obviously, for me,
I actually posted yesterday on my Instagram my schedule day. It's very busy. Like I started in the morning, have my coffee, of course. Started to check my mails. It depends. Sometimes I have the first meeting. Sometimes I go to the office straight away. I have my team. I need to take care of my team. But I have a beautiful manager right now. She's helping me so much. Because I just started my company 2 months ago.
Oh, right, okay.
Fabrizia, yes. So it's a big step. Big step. So I'm trying to do as much as I can, but obviously I mentioned a couple of days ago in my stories. So I had a problem 2 nights ago, by the way, because I'm overstressing. So I woke up during the night, completely paralyzed with my half part on left side of my body.
That's scary.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm so much in pain as well. I couldn't move. And I just managed to take my phone and call the emergency. They came, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but in the end, it's because overworking, overstress. And I now have to slow down a little bit because I've been doing too much. Podcast here. I started my own podcast. Meetings, clients, old clients, new clients, and team. It's a lot. It's a lot. We need to slow down. So I just want to tell everyone, no one is chasing us, only you health-wise. So take care of yourself.
I think stress is a self-induced.
Yeah.
Self-induced problem that people stress themselves a lot more than the business or what they're working in is stressing them. Yeah.
But in general, Dubai also business. You want to be the number one. You want to be the number one. You want to be the number one.
It's very fast-paced. Business is very fast over here, so I guess you're always trying to either keep up or catch up.
It's a loop.
It makes it difficult.
Like you feel like you're in a loop, but you don't realize it. Like someone has to stop you and give you a slap and say, "Fabri, halas, stop. It's okay. You're gonna make it."
So, do you think you're disciplined?
Yeah.
You're a disciplined person? I mean, for me, I'm quite disciplined. I mean, with regard to, get up in the morning. I get up at 6 o'clock every morning, make my bed, shower. Go to the gym, train.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken up jiu-jitsu since I've been here, so I do that 2-3 times a week, and then I train days. Then I come back, shower, change. I'm in the office by between 9.
Well done.
So that's kind of, and that for me is important. Mm-hmm. That kind of sets up my day. It starts.
It gives you the kick that day. Yeah.
Absolutely. It's kind of.
I'm not an early bird, but since I have my company, yes, I have to wake up early. I wake up early at 6:30 and do my meditation. Sometimes my trainings. It depends of the day. But also because I'm still doing a rehabilitation from my back. It's taking time, so I'm not doing the perfect gym, but I'm training twice a week at least now.
I think it's about. I think all our lives are about habits.
Oh yes, 100%.
I think it's about ensuring that you create the right habits.
Mm-hmm.
You still have habits. Habits aren't bad once they're the right habits.
I do also my affirmation almost every day. Affirmation every morning or sometimes it's very important. I praise as well.
Yeah.
Actually, I started to read the Quran recently.
I've got a copy of the Quran on my.
Oh really?
So I started reading as well. But I started reading that.
It's so fascinating, by the way. since I moved here, I was born and raised in a Catholic family, but I never
Same.
believed in a church.
Well, I went to Catholic boarding school in Ireland, so I was taught by priests, etc. So obviously, my background, I'm from obviously being from Ireland, it's a Catholic country, and it was much as most Catholic countries are, they're very influenced by the church. A lot of the power lies with the various religions, etc. So again, whilst individually, it depends on what your beliefs are. I like
What do you
religion
believe?
has good sides as bad sides.
What do you believe?
What do I believe? That's hard to. That's a very hard question. But I believe there's something else. I believe in morals. I believe if you're a good person, and you always try to make the right decisions. I think some religions give you some good tenets. So if you treat other people the way you expect to be treated, or you would like to be treated yourself, which is
Karma exists.
I think that's kind of when.
But why you have a Quran in your copy of Quran?
Because I was interested.
Okay.
I was interested because for me, it's not about. So I think what people need to do, and the way I look at it is
Be curious.
People tend to focus on differences. I think you should focus on similarities. Because at the end of the day, for me, I'm a father. We all have the same, no matter where your religion, no matter what region you come from, no matter what your background is, we have all the same basic desires. We want to live a reasonably good life. We have children. We want the best for them. They're the basic tenets. That's, and we all want to do that, no matter where you're from. If you have children, you want the best for them.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot more about us there's a lot more similarities than there are differences, no matter where you come from.
At the end of the day, every religion wants the same thing. They say the same thing. There's the God and everything. Of course.
It might be a slightly different route, but I mean, even outside religion, I think just people as people have the same.
So you're still Catholic, right? You didn't convert anything. You're still Catholic, right?
No, I'm still Catholic.
You're still Catholic. So I'm been thinking. I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm curious. I'm learning. I'm understanding more because anyway, we're in this country. I want to understand what is this culture here, where they're coming from. I want to understand because I live here and I want to understand everything.
Exactly. Well, I think isn't that what it's all about? It's only about understanding.
And to be curious. At the end of the day, we need to be curious in this life.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very important. So I'm reading and I feel like it's getting close to me. I like it. We'll see. I'm still starting, so we'll see what's going to happen. But I know many people, they converted since they moved here.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, for me, it's not about the religion from an organized point of view. It's about an understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's about no matter what the faith is or what the religion is, it's about understanding that. And when you spend the time looking at it, reading about it, understanding it, as I say, you will find more similarities than differences.
Exactly.
I think that's what's important. And again, you brought up reading, and that's something I was going to ask you about because it's something is major in my life. I read every day. I read every night.
Bravo, me too.
Now, whether that may be fiction or it may be biography or it may be documentary, whatever, I still read. In fact, my mother used to say that, at the breakfast table, he reads back the cereal box.
Oh, yes. Oh, I used to do when I was a kid, by the way. Yeah. We used to do these things. We wouldn't have a phone. We used to read when we sit somewhere. Everything.
Exactly. I think that's really, and I think that's one thing that worries me. I'm afraid that with obviously so much available information that you don't have to look for it too hard. Because I think part of the process in reading is that you have to look for the information. Whereas nowadays it's just available. But I think an important part of gaining knowledge is the effort you make to gain that knowledge.
That's true.
Not just that it's available straight away.
True.
So reading and because through that process you discover, and through that process you retain it because you search it, you spend more time searching for it perhaps. Because you have to go through a number of different books or medias to find it rather than just go Google and you get the answer straight away. Yeah?
But by the way, when did you move to Dubai?
I moved to Dubai I came here initially in June 22.
2022.
Yeah, so I haven't been here long, that long. I was back in the UK and in Turkey for a month on holidays with my daughter, and then I moved here and settled really in August.
Why did you move? Because everyone was moving. Not everyone is moving to Dubai.
I had never thought about Dubai. I never thought about moving to Dubai.
Wow.
Right? At all. and our chairman, one Friday afternoon, during a conversation, said, "I'm going to Dubai, Mark. Will you come with me next week?" I went, "Yeah." I went for how long? We went a month. We went to have a look. And I went, "Yeah."
You never go back, I think. Everyone says
so
that.
we came here. We spent, obviously, we're lucky at real estate because that's what we do, development. So we spent a month, just over a month, almost every day, just researching it, seeing development, seeing developers, seeing consultants, looking at the landscape.
Real estate is booming in Dubai.
Trying to maybe identify a gap for us or identify what we could do here. And we then went back to the UK and decided, yeah, okay, let's do it. And that's how it happened.
What was the first impression? Like, how did you feel in Dubai?
Initially, of course, I'd never really considered Dubai before, so I didn't know a lot about it. Yeah. The problem in the UK, and even with educated people. Now, my sister came over to see me here. My sister's a very educated woman, very capable woman. She's held some very good positions. And 3 days or 2 days before she came here, she phoned me and said to me, Mark, she's a bit of a fashionista. She's got every Vogue for the last 20 years.
I know what you're going to say.
And she said to me, Mark, what should I wear? What can I wear? And my basic answer to that was, listen, it's a European city in the Middle East. That's what it is. So
exactly.
Fine. So what I'm saying is that the knowledge isn't out there. The knowledge isn't out there. So the lifestyle knowledge, everybody sees Dubai as glamorous and expensive restaurants and expensive cars, expensive lifestyles.
But it changes a lot because when I moved to Dubai, when you go to the mall, you should not wear shorts. Sure. Or Ramadan was very strict. Sure. Now it's changed a lot in the past 2 years.
No, absolutely. But what I'm saying is that, so when I came here, it was hard to discover. As I said to you, before I came here, I was training we were doing like long distance races, et cetera, et cetera. So that was my kind of fitness thing at the time, and British military fitness and various other things. So that had to change. Okay. And I was worried, what am I going to do now? Because I can't do this, because that was my kind of social core. My friends were all doing the same things. We used to do those events together. So suddenly I'm like, there was nobody here that does that. So
nobody?
Nobody here that I knew that would do that. Okay. Well, obviously, I got here in June. Okay. I was training for a race on the 2nd of July. So I had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to run, because the race was 26 miles across the country. So I had to fitness.
And June was already hot.
Yeah, so I'd get home, I'd have a shower, and then have to wait and have another shower before getting dressed to go to work.
You have a shower outside anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So we ended. So what then happened was, I was a bit. How am I going to? How do I see myself fitting into this here? Yeah. And when I came back in August, I actually brought my racing bike back with me, bicycle, and I ended up cycling around Dubai. Discovered places like Kite Beach. Discovered various other places, which just changed the whole aspect for me. And when you're on Kite Beach, you see the families, you see the children all playing. You don't see that side of Dubai a lot of the time when you look at either something on YouTube or whatever. You just see the glamour, you see the Burj Khalifa. But I think the message you need to get across about Dubai is, yes, there is a family lifestyle here, a fantastic family lifestyle.
Big time.
You just need to explore a bit more. You just need to explore a bit more. So for me, that's... so then everything changed for me. And obviously now my daughter's 18. She lives in the UK.
They didn't come here. Your daughters didn't want?
No, I'm divorced, so she lives my ex-wife in the UK. But now it's like...
I think they're going to move one day. They're going to move one day.
She arrived yesterday. Okay. So every so often I get a phone call from her dad. He sent me a ticket, and she just jumps on. So she sees 4 times a year, maybe more. Just comes over and stays. And the thing I love about Dubai is I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about her.
Exactly. It's just another world. Yeah, people who lives outside, they don't understand how safe we feel here. Like, I can wear my Rolex, I can wear my... I went last year to Italy, and I was in Milan. I was sitting outside in a restaurant, and I put my bag here. Yeah. My friends, they scream at me, what are you doing? What are you putting back in? I'm like, it's okay. Why? Like, you don't feel safe at all.
No, but it's like over here, I'll have my...
And Milan became very bad.
I have a little... a man bag? Like, what does it call? Little thing?
You keep open. If we go in the mall, you put your bag open and no one will touch it.
A little man bag on my phone. And if I'm sitting in a restaurant or having a cup of coffee, I'll leave it on the table and go to the washroom.
Yes, easy.
And people are like, UK, what are you doing?
In the UK, right?
Yeah. No, what I'm saying. Yeah, they say, what are you doing? I'm like, They're like, no, you can't leave that there. Whereas here, just
Because you're used to, you get used to, like it's, no, I will never, I'm not going to come back.
and I'm very comfortable with my daughter being here, which is very important to me because I know she can, she'll go to jump in a cab, go to Kite Beach. She's going out this evening with one of her friends over here. I've got to go to business dinner.
I believe all the people coming here, they come with good intention because they know, and no one dare to do anything in Dubai because anyway, it's, if you do anything, big punishment. Anyway.
Well, I think,
or in general, even the environment, people who comes here, they have they come because they want to work, they want to make business, they want to make money, they want success.
I think everybody's got a personal unwritten contract with Dubai when you come in. That contract is that you abide by the rules or you leave.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that. And I think that's fantastic because everybody, when you have that, you understand where you are. You understand that, okay, these are the tenants.
There's rules, and it's amazing. Rules that should have in every country.
And they're not onerous. They're not onerous rules. They're not difficult rules. They're not difficult to follow. In fact, you have to make an effort to break the rules. You don't have to make an effort to keep within the rules. Which
that's
is the other
very
way
good
around.
point. Yeah, and that's so true.
So I think that's the way it is.
Yeah.
So Dubai's for me. I think I'm going to be here for a long time. I think the fast pace of business here has made business really enjoyable. I love what I do.
So fast.
I love all the people that work with me. I think it's fantastic. And the other thing about Dubai is that the melting pot of nationalities and cultures is fantastic.
Sometimes you sit down, you have 20 different nationalities in the same dinner. It's crazy.
Exactly. So you're learning.
Yeah.
That's how we're learning.
Unbelievable.
I've met people in Dubai from regions and countries that in no other city in the world or no other place in the world would have the opportunity to meet those people.
That's so true.
And I think that's a wonderful thing. And I think that the Sheikh Mohammed's 2040 plan is fantastic. I think it encourages growth. It encourages a good standard of living for everybody.
He really focused on the population. He really focused what we need, what we want. He really care about us. You can see in everything. In general, even how to make a visa in Dubai, super simple. Like everything is so fast, easy. How to buy property, super easy. When I explain to my investors from overseas, they really like, I just need a copy of your passport and just a payment link. That's it.
Exactly. I was saying to some of the guys here that when people have come over, saying, look, I'm sitting here talking to you now. I said I can walk out the door in 5 minutes. I can go to a developer or to wherever, and within 2 hours I've bought a and they're like, that takes like 2 months in London.
Yes.
You
need a lawyer. You need an accountant. Yeah.
So it's everything is easy.
Everything. It's easy. Like for us, I mean, I'm coming from a country, Italy, that is very hard. Everything. So I'm not saying it's easy, but it's much easier to live here. Way much easier. I mean,
I think so. And the business environment is set up for you. It's very easy just to concentrate on business.
In only 1 year and a half, I opened a company. I started real estate, and I opened my own company only after 1 year and a half. So it's very fast.
Whereabouts in Australia did you live?
And Melbourne.
Okay, I lived in Sydney for
okay. I love Australia as well. It was a very good country.
Yeah, it was great. I had a great time there.
Yes, me too.
I had a great time. I was a beach bum. Now, I was surfing. Some Australian guys that told me to surf wasn't very good, but they told me to surf. I ran from working on a building site to running 2 or 3 restaurants. I did a load of different things over there. It was fantastic. I had a fantastic time. It was a great period of my life that I really enjoyed.
Which years did you go?
Oh God, that's my age. Early 90s to 1995.
Oh, very long time ago.
So Australia was still very inexpensive at that point in time. So it was easy to have a good lifestyle.
No, but to be honest, when I went there, it was 2010. Now, it was still like not many people 2010. Like the city was almost empty. It was not expensive. And in 2016, when I was about to move out.
Yes. Well, I lived in a place called on the northern beaches. So there was Whale Beach, Avalon, Palm Beach. Remember Home and Away?
Where?
Home and Away, that sitcom. Not sitcom.
I know.
It was one of those soap operas that was filmed there. And it was been filmed when we were living there. And I'd wake up to like lorikeets and cockatoos on my balcony, and I was in the middle of the trees, all the old iron barks around you. It was a beautiful place to live, and it was still very reasonable. And,
And the food was also very good, to be honest.
And a lot of the people that lived there were, there's kind of that not hippie community, but like slightly alternative.
100%.
There were artists and various other things. So it was a beautiful place to live, and there was a lot of lovely people there.
No, Melbourne was full of artist people. Even on the street, you find a lot of artists playing guitar, or draw, like so many things. It was amazing.
And also you had as you say about the food, because you had an infusion of so many
Japanese, Asian, Vietnamese. So good. It was amazing. Even Italian, I found a very good one. Very good.
And it's funny, in Australia, you used to see that almost by nationality, the jobs people would do. A lot of Italians had restaurants, and they used to do all the concrete.
Yes. But it was funny for me because when I was saying I'm Italian, and then maybe I was talking with a Greek person, and there is this thing about Italian and Greek enemies. I'm like, outside is not like this, guys. Only with you. I don't know. There's some this kind of nationality.
I think that's interesting. Because
but it was funny. It was very funny.
Yeah, I think that's interesting. They say about if you say about various countries in the world, it's a really dangerous country. Why is it a really dangerous country? Because when those people are, have transplanted to another, or emigrated to another country, and those crime things go on there. That happens in that country. It doesn't happen in the home country.
No, exactly.
It's kind of a,
yes.
Do you know what I mean? It's kind of a.
It's so true.
It's strange when you look at it. They go, oh well, this thing's going on those people. I said, but if you go there, it's not the same. The normal, the ordinary people that live there.
Yeah, at the beginning I was not understanding, but okay, I understood. But I think because there was a lot of similar stuff between me and Italians and Greek, and we're so close as well. So, but I don't know. In Italy, we didn't feel anything about that.
Well, I think the Mediterranean culture and the Mediterranean lifestyle, whether it be Spain, Italy, Greece, or whatever, it's all similar. It's such a beautiful way of life.
Are you going soon anywhere?
We've got so much going on this year, and certainly over the next 2 or 3 months that I don't think I'm going to get to travel. I don't think I'm going to get to travel. I'd like to, but I don't think it's going to happen. As I said to you, we've been here since June 2022. We're launching our 5th tour. We've got a couple of townhouse and community projects on the cusp of happening. Things are going very, very well for us. I just kind of want to keep going. I want to keep pushing the envelope at the moment. I think
but be careful as well.
Yeah.
Slow down.
I mean, I don't. People go, "Oh, Dubai party." I said, "No." I get up, I train, I go to work.
I very barely go out, and then if I go, it's just a dinner. I can't. I enjoy more the day and doing my stuff. Yeah. No. I don't go out.
I think it's the focus. It depends on what you're focused.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. Nothing. People see this tattoo, maybe, oh, she's a party girl. No, guys, not at all. Well,
I'm guilty of a couple of pints. Being Irish can't get away from it. It's from the culture.
No, but I'm gonna go to Italy very soon because for me, August it's tradition, family time, summertime in Italy. Everyone is holidays, so only once a year I'm gonna go for a month.
I think also in the UK, if you look at the UK, for example, or Ireland, August is the holiday month.
Oh yes,
it's when we get a little rain and go away.
Everyone is on holiday. Everyone goes to the beach. Everyone not going to school, no work. So all my family is not working. So we're all gathering together. No, it's amazing.
Any questions for me? I feel like I'm asking all the questions.
What can I ask you? No, I want to know more about because Leo developers. Because we didn't Leo's developer. We didn't talk much about real estate. I know. So you guys came here in 2022,
yes.
And you started before in England.
Yeah, we were traditionally since 2000.
Okay.
We have a couple of other regions we work in, or we have worked in the past, but mainly our focus is UK and Dubai.
Okay.
And who knows where next?
It's doing very well here, right?
Doing very well here.
I saw some projects already, and the last one was in because I saw JVC, JVT. I think JVT the last one, right?
No, we've had one more since in Weybridge Gardens 2, which is in Dubai Land.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Which is obviously starting to flourish now. There's a lot of developers down there. It's going to be fantastic.
Amazing.
I think the capital appreciation and the ROIs you're going to get there, they're going to be huge. It's a developing community.
I want to ask as a developer, was it easy to come here and from England and start to developer here? How was the transit? Because I really want to know. Because I'm a very ambitious person. I started real estate. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna open company. Maybe I want to even developer. Who knows? Let's see.
I think Yeah,
How's
I
the
mean,
yeah.
easy. It was a lot of hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Luck for me is hard work and opportunity meeting. So, you make your own luck. A lot of, as I say, a lot of hard work. And obviously our background is very strong within, say, the construction industry, because we've got main contractors in the UK as well. But my background is, let's say, at least 25 years construction facing. So I was construction director in the UK.
Okay.
Our chairman is a REBA registered architect. We work very closely with our UK designers design team,
25 years.
which works obviously then with our Dubai design team also. So construction, design, engineering, that's all part of our lives, and always has been within the industry. So it was just translating it over here. So that was the sorry, that is what we had to take with us. So then it was just understanding how to apply that here.
Okay, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And that wasn't the look. Dubai has a process with the LD and the Khil and the Keys. And to be fair, it's a very straightforward process. Follow the process.
And halas, that's it. Yeah.
That's the word.
Halas.
And everything works. So it's and it happens much quicker here than it does in the UK. So it can take 2 years in the UK.
Oh.
Yeah. So we can get over here, 6 months?
Amazing.
Purchase the plot, and you're digging a hole.
Okay,
So,
very interesting.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying to you. The pace of the business for over here is fantastic. It just makes the pace of it makes it more exciting.
No,
You're not waiting. You can
because
keep pushing
you
on.
know, like you get motivation when you know that you can make it faster. Why do you have to wait too long, paper and everything?
Well, also you achieve things a lot quicker, which motivates you.
Yeah.
You know you can do this. You can achieve in this amount of time.
Exactly.
It just motivates you.
It's amazing.
So it's been moving forward all the time.
We were talking about before without the camera, like how everyone talk about real estate.
It's a huge industry.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Like it's right now. Dubai is the center of the world, and real estate is the center of Dubai right now. It's booming. It's crazy. But what about your lifestyle in general? Like how you said you're divorced.
Yes.
Okay, and how is it going? Your life, your personal life, with your work actually. How you balance? Can you?
I mean, for me, most of my time.
Because
time is spent
our
working.
work, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's huge. But as I said, because it's very exciting, it's a very exciting portion of life. So it's not a case of that. I get up in the morning and I go to work, and then I'm waiting to finish work. That's not what happens.
Okay.
I don't wait to finish work. It just continues until such time as we've achieved what we've got to achieve. And because it's an exciting process, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything.
Bravo. That's what I feel the same.
So something that's very important for me is, as I say, training. If I don't do it for 2 days, I'm sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get up in the morning, I train, I either in the gym or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, my coach. It's like on Saturday I've got, for example, open mat, so I'll go to another gym and I'll train there for an hour and a half with various other people, with a community of people. And the Jiu-Jitsu, for example, the Jiu-Jitsu community is very close. It's very nice.
Okay.
And Jiu-Jitsu, it's like, it's almost
it's an art.
It's an art.
Meditation.
What they actually call is the art of folding clothes with humans still in them. But it's actually what's the word I'm looking for? It's an attitude. It's a lifestyle. It's about helping other people. So when you start Jiu-Jitsu, you go to the first day, it's very intimidating. You see all these guys with black belts and brown belts and purple belts, and you're thinking, oh, God.
Oh, how I'm going to do it, yes.
I'm like, how's this going to work?
White.
But what those guys, and, I mean, my coaches are Brazilian, so that's where the
discipline
comes from. And it's part. They like 20 years, 25 years doing it. So it's almost like a not a religion, but it's a basis for their lives. Yeah.
How can I say? It's a lifestyle or
a code.
Almost,
it's an honourable sport as well, and they what they do first when you first spar, which means that you're basically fighting.
Mhm.
What they actually say to you is this: take care of yourself and take care of your partner.
Mhm.
So
Sure.
that's the attitude. So when we're training with somebody and doing whatever things, you're taking care of the person
Mhm.
that you're actually sparring with, right? So
Okay.
nobody's trying to hurt each other. During it, I'll spar with somebody who's, 5 belts above me, much
Mhm.
more superior to me. And as you're they are actually instructing you and training you and teaching you. So everybody's there to help each other,
That's beautiful.
which is a really beautiful thing about sport.
Very
And
beautiful.
again, I think sports in general for children are very important.
Oh, very.
It teaches them discipline, teaches them fair play, it teaches them understanding of other human beings. It's a very
I used to do a lot of ballet when I was little, and it gave me a lot of discipline. A lot.
absolutely.
It destroyed my body.
I've heard ballet is very
Oh,
strenuous.
mama, a lot. Like now, I feel I have all my damage. I swear, everything.
I
But
could
it
never
gives
see
you.
myself being a ballet dancer. I played rugby. I played rugby. My father played rugby. My uncles played rugby. So it was a family tradition. I started playing rugby when I was 5, and then played for many years. But it's kind of part of the social fabric of how I grew up.
Yeah.
And again, because it's a sport, when you grow up, in any, when you grow up being involved in any sport, which then leads into a social situation as well.
It's
it forms
important,
you,
yeah,
it
of
forms
course. You make friends, and it's it. But no, for me, it gave me a lot of discipline. I used to do a lot of yoga, by the way, as well. When in Australia, in Australia, they're very like a healthy life, healthy
Spiritual.
style. Yeah, spiritual. So I started to do yoga in Australia, and I was very skeptical, but actually it was amazing. And I wanted to go deeper, and I went to India for 6 months. And I became a bit gypsy. I was living without shoes. I was very deep into yoga. I became a yoga teacher. I started Reiki master. I became Reiki master as well. And that was a good journey. Like, I just want to say that right now I'm enjoying my luxury life in Dubai, but I didn't forget I come from zero.
No. Also, but I think that's very important. Just something you said. I think it's very important. Let's be frank. I have a great lifestyle.
Of course.
I enjoy.
We're
what I
spoiled in
do.
Dubai.
Yeah, I'm spoiled. But I don't forget how lucky I am.
Yeah.
I don't forget how lucky I am that when my daughter calls me from London and goes, "Dad, I want to come see you," I can immediately
Straight
visit.
over. Yeah.
I think you have to take the time
To thank
stand
God.
back a little bit. Yeah,
Everything.
I think you're God, whoever God that may be,
Yeah.
to to appreciate your lifestyle.
No, it's
Don't
important.
take it for granted.
Sometimes.
Don't take the people that work for you for granted.
No,
I come in
true.
the morning, people make me coffee, some of this. I appreciate that. Always say thank you.
Yeah.
Don't be, what's the word I'm using?
No, actually, I say a lot of thank you and sorry. And sometimes people say, stop say sorry, Fabri. I'm like, that's me. But yeah, no, sometimes I forget where I'm coming from. And I'm like, I'm stop myself because maybe I want more. I'm not satisfied. I want more. And then I'm like, stop and think where you were only 1 year and a half ago.
Exactly. Well, I think I said this to my daughter when she first came over. I said, sweetheart, I'm in a very good position. I get looked after. I said, people do stuff for me all the time, right? And I said, I always try to remember to appreciate what's done for me and thank the people
Thank you, yeah.
that do that for me on a daily basis. And I said, I never, ever want you or myself to become entitled.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think that those people should do that for you. Appreciate what they do for you. My birthday was last week. I came in, I got in here at 9 o'clock in the morning. The operations team that look after a building for us, make sure our lives are easy for us. I walked in, they had a birthday cake ready at 9 o'clock.
Ah,
in the morning.
bravo.
I came in. All the guys sang me happy birthday. And then they did an event for me in the afternoon. So that's very touching
Nice.
and appreciated. And really, what I'm saying there is, it wasn't the event itself. For me, it was that they're the way they think about me.
Even if
It's
they're
what they put on
workers,
screen.
okay, they get paid, but you still need to thank them.
But what I'm
Absolutely.
saying is-
Recognize what they're doing for you.
I had 4 birthday cakes. It was crazy.
Oh.
But for those people, for those people to think about doing that for me, it was very touching. To know that's the way they think about me.
Yeah,
Which is great.
That's
I
amazing.
very much appreciate it.
amazing.
Well, they say be real. Just be real.
Be real, be yourself. That's how you make it. Like, this is a very important thing. When I started real estate, I was thinking to cover my tattoo.
Right.
Because I thought, okay, maybe I should cover it. But then,
You got to grow one of these.
but then I was like, no, just be yourself. And that's how I made it. Be yourself and invest yourself.
Exactly. I think, with things like that, if you live your life well,
everyone
you
has
behave in a certain way, then that's not your problem. That's their problem.
Uh-huh. Everyone, I believe, have their uniqueness. Everyone has different way how to sell, how to work, but everyone have. I have, for example.
Hey, wouldn't life be boring if everybody wasn't different?
Exactly. Exactly. No, but I have one of my agents. He's a very shy guy. Okay, and he was working real estate since 6 months.
Yep.
Never closed anything. My first week with me, he closed his first, and he closed another one after 2 weeks. And I had the doubts from him in the beginning because I could see he was shy. But I think his uniqueness is how to be patient with the client, how to talk with the client, be calm. And this is his way to do it.
I think, listen, just like we've got all types of different clients out there, we need all types of different people to service those clients.
Of course. Because sometimes I can sell to someone, maybe someone doesn't want to buy from me and then buys from you. It's like this. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for having me here today.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Nice to meet you.